Okay, it's going live now. Start recording. Got Pac's profile thing there, but he got off video. That's fine. We'll get people in here.
Oh,
Yeah,
it froze
he's
for a
like,
second because the second I hop off of it, it freezes. But yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, there it is. I see it. I see the link.
Okay, let me get this out to people.
All right, I'll.
Okay.
How long before she leaves the channel, Kage? We'll give it like, let's see.
You assume
He
I'm
catches it
gonna
live.
let them leave?
I'm
Kage's
talking
not
about
even gonna say
DQT.
anything. Wait for the person to watch it themselves, or maybe not, or wait for the whole community to come down on said person. You don't
That would
know.
be fun.
Just wait for it to eke in slowly, and then the person's like, "What are you guys talking? Why are you guys being mean to me?" And it's like they link her, him, it, Kage's video.
Definitely it. This is not a girl. I know it's not a girl. There's no way it's a girl. Listen, because here's the thing.
Again,
If
like
it's
I
like
said, a girl would have done this scheme so well.
yeah, because
Again,
a girl
we
who's
are
trying
live,
to get,
right, Kage?
Yeah, we're live.
Kage, are we live? Because I want to
yeah.
get this idea out once in a clean start to finish without,
You better just hold
having
on
to
to it, because I know he
reboot
hasn't
again.
gone live yet. He's
We're
not live yet.
we're
I'm
live.
watching.
Yeah.
He's not?
No, I'm
Refresh.
waiting for him to start. You know he's going to do a whole
Oh, he's
intro.
live.
Yeah.
Is he?
Oh, he's live.
Yeah.
No.
Refresh.
Okay, hold
Yeah.
on. Let me get my video up here.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, here we go.
Is my video up again? Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
I'll probably cut the first
But
couple
yeah.
of minutes of this, but yeah, this is Kake DQT coming at you for special. This is the best run we've had in a while, folks. I mean, this is better than people snorting coke or other things. This is Gacha Queen, and Gacha Money.
I can't.
I mean, we've literally made fun of Pac for chasing this person for a while, and I'm just gonna be the first to
But
say.
I've had like a one-track mind. Like I've been transparent about the whole thing, basically start to finish. But yeah, no. I mean, this person, boy, how long has it been since I've
At
been
least
doing
a
this?
year of this bullshit?
A year? I don't know if I told you guys exactly a year ago when it started.
It's been your longest relationship with a man.
I mean, if we're just saying relationship, you didn't attach romantic or platonic there, so you just said relationship. So I mean, technically, you could say since the day I was born, I had a relationship with my brothers, with my my father. I mean,
Let's not bring your family into this. They would be very upset with you. They would be super upset with you on this one.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like, because it's like, even though I'm like screwing around here and none of this is real, like still the type of shit that I would have had to say in the DMs, they would have just been so disappointed in me. I'd be like, yeah, even if it's not real, why are you saying it? Like,
Yeah.
like no one gets my acting shit that I do, like the in real life Armenian accent and telling
Your whole family thinks you're
this girl over here that I love her, that when I don't, or pretending that I've smoking or do weed and all this other things, and basically playing a character for semesters at a time, and people have no idea. I mean, for the accent one, they knew after the fact, because it's like I tell them, yeah, it was an accent. Like I was.
Jaster wants to get in on this. Jaster, how much money did you pay her?
Who?
Jaster's got it in the chat.
Oh. Jaster, how much money did you pay her? We gotta know.
Oh, this is so. Here's what's going on. I've got our slideshow up here. So this is what initially started this off when we came to a point where, okay, we've been making fun of this person for a while. We knew something was up, something was wrong, and this person here literally says, "Hey, this person's pretending to be me, this Pokemon Queen person." And I went and I spoke to them, and I was like, I asked them pretty clearly. Let's get over the slide here. Have we ever talked before, trying to figure out if I've encountered you or this doppelganger? DM me when you get a chance. And they respond down here, I have never talked to you. So the gacha queen that we all know, who's now changed their profile picture over here, Pokemon Queen, Lindsay, whatever the hell her name wants to go by, is pretending to be this person and has been taking money from people for a while now. They even pretended to have cancer. So, yeah, if you've been interacting with this person is not who they say they are. They will not get on voice. They will not talk to you. They'll pull some bullshit. They're saying they're shy. Meanwhile, the real person has a fucking OnlyFans, so they're not shy.
Yeah.
There is nothing shy about that.
So if you did give her money because you're simping for her, the good news is you can actually get with the real one.
See, this is the thing I was worried about. Like, if this was the same person, it's not. It's definitely not now. Now we probably know that. But the chance, the 1 in a million chance that this person set up this, this scam, and now, did the scam to the point of like it's complete saturation, right? Like, they've gotten everything they could out of it. They've milked the cow. There's nothing left. They've got 30,000 followers on Twitter, wondering what the hell happened to her Twitter account, And again, it's like I was talking off air with Lady Kage about how Twitch streamers do and TikTokers will use Twitch and TikTok as advertisements for their OnlyFans. Basically, you'll have these ASMR videos and dancing videos in TikTok or jacuzzi hot tub streams or whatever on Twitch.
They're trying to drive traffic to the paying portion.
It gets little kids and like traffic from, young adults and stuff like that to go over to their OnlyFans. Basically, it's just free advertisement. So, I was like, in my head, I'm like, there's a chance, this person amassed 30,000 followers, Lindsay as Gacha Queen, and then, is burning herself because she's not making money anyways. And when she wants to switch people over to the legit thing and just get a consistent income of OnlyFans, sure, it's less than it was before, but when you've milked the cow dry, you've milked it dry, so you want the steady income. But that's
no, this is a separate individual.
We've exhausted.
Yeah,
we've been super thorough. We've exhausted every possible option for trying to catch this person in the act, get them to reveal their actual identity.
Here's the thing: this person's come into contact with a lot of people. Thiago, she came, or this person came into contact with Thiago. I don't know if they got any money out of them, but I don't know.
Thiago's not been on good terms with you, so I don't know if we'd be able to find that out. I've never actually ran into any issues with the guy myself, but he has me banned, so I don't know what I did to him because I never talked to him, so I don't know. Maybe he was upset that the whole BDS thing that was going on, but it's like, that wasn't my fault. Let's be honest.
We're going to have to find out if Peter ever gave her money.
I hope not. I mean, I warned the guy. It's like, even though I was investigating this whole time, and we're basically letting this person run around in the community doing their thing. But like, I let everyone know on the side in the background to be wary. Like, not to fall for it while I'm investigating, trying to figure out the full scoop.
Right, because like, cancer was a lie. There was just a lot of things wrong.
All of it was likely a lie, and we could have just been like, okay, let's just stop there and be like, okay, this is obviously a lie. But I was needlessly thorough trying to get the answers here, and just to be like absolutely certain. I mean, certain, and then trying to lay traps for this person to try to, get them to, there's one time I was streaming and they accidentally called me because part of the whole gig was she's just trying to is just trying to sext you on DMs in Discord, right?
Ugh.
And she would do it. Gacha Queen would do it while I was on stream. I don't know, it gets this sick kind of twisted thing out of sexting me, and I'm pretending like, like this is really turning.
The best is she's asking you to send back the dick pics. So, what's he going to do with that?
It's not my thing. I tried to bait them with how do I show this? Like, as if pretend this is my phone, and this is my arm. It's basically covering half my body, like a shirtless pic in the mirror. I baited her with that today, just to see if they would click on the link, because it says who accessed the Google photo link or whatever.
Yeah.
We didn't get anything there, unfortunately, because if we did, we would have sent that over to at least Lindsay, so they would know maybe which one of her subscribers on OnlyFans is stealing her content or whatever. She could probably, OnlyFans could probably do like a unique watermark for every account, so that way when a leak does happen, they could see, oh, this one pixel here is different. It must have been this
I mean, for
account.
fuck's sakes, the woman had to start watermarking her shit, which is smart, which, literally...
Which she should have done from the start,
should have been from the start. But
yeah,
she literally had to watermark her shit to avoid this, and other people...
To be the only one to sell her tits and ass.
Right.
Meanwhile...
I mean, not for nothing, there's no heroes in this story.
There's none, no. I mean, hey, doing her thing, doing whatever. From San Antonio, Texas, and the whole story, because everything Gacha Queen said about themselves was really about Lindsay and was accurate to a T, like stuck to the character start to finish. Talked about how they love horror flicks, horror games, horror anime, Pokemon, this and that, and really consistent. I work for Toyota. I do this and that or whatever. Like, really stuck with the story for no
girl
reason.
put her whole life out there, so it was real easy for someone to snatch up the pictures and just pretend to be her.
With it. Yeah,
because her whole everything about her was up there.
But I mean, this guy is stalking the shit out of this person. That it's fucking.
It's been going on for years.
It's going on, and here's the suspicious part, right? Because it was like I was worried because I saw all of Lindsay's accounts were new. Like the latest post on them, the date the accounts were created was like 2022, like October, some of them, and some of whatever. And I was like, I've interacted with Gacha Queen, before that, right, with this whole story.
Right.
So it's like,
and then I found the original Twitter.
Like, okay.
And the original Twitter that Lindsay had was back from 2017. Yeah. So it's like...
she had two Twitters. She must have had two. Yeah, basically. She on Instagram, you pretty much get banned pretty quickly. So what I'm assuming happened is she had, accounts, basically. They got banned. She made new ones. That's why the new accounts are all, newer than the Gacha Queen stuff. But that was the worry is, it was just so convenient because here's Gacha Queen. Gacha Queen gets shut down and all these new Wolf Prince. And it's funny because she spells Wolf Princess, but it's spelled Prince Z. So it's like, I don't know if this guy...
Princess with an S and a Z instead of two S's. And then an underscore afterwards. So,
I don't understand that naming convention, but yeah.
But was it Princess? Because
Yes. Yep. PRINCESZ underscore. Wolf Princess.
How many more letters does Princess have than Prince?
Let's ask David.
Two S's. Two S's.
Two S's instead of one, right?
Prince is singular. Princess.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah, it's two S's at the end. That's the two extra letters.
Yeah,
but in her case, she did an S.
But it looked like Prince's. It looked like Prince's Z because whatever.
Yeah.
But, Princess was probably Wolf Princess was probably taken. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
there's a lot of weird and
an underscore. So probably Wolf Princess with a Z was taken. Guys. So she did the underscore on top of it.
There's a million Wolf Princesses out there. Right. Or if you've watched Studio Ghibli, what's that one movie? I forget.
Spirited Away. I'm not sure.
No. There's a Wolf Princess.
Wolf Princess and Pack Demon, perfect together. There you go. The Wolf and the Pack.
There was one movie. It's
Mononoke. Yeah, Princess Mononoke.
Mononoke. Princess Mononoke.
Leandro had it. Yeah. That's the funny thing. Now it's like IGN has to deal with this. This person's never gonna get on and do collaborative GVG with you guys. This person's afraid
that
of, you know.
was the nail, and that was funny. That was the last that was the last thing I wanted to confirm, was trying to get this person on voice. And Teku reached out to the person with the typical GVG checkup with the new recruits, which would be, hey, we're checking in with the new recruits here. Want to make sure you guys are ready to do screen sharing for next month. Can you test that out with us? And Gacha Queen's like, I'm too shy.
I'm shy.
I'm shy. I've got an OnlyFans, but I'm shy.
On voice. But
I'm
I'll
shy,
do
but I'm
the
sending my
screen share, but I'll be muted.
Everybody in the DM.
I'll be muted.
Yeah. I'm shy, but I'll sell you some dirty pics for $30 on IG.
Yeah, but
well,
I
let's just be a lesson to ladies who work their wares on the internet. You better watermark everything, or someone else is going to make money off your titties.
Yeah, no shit.
I think I could share the original screenshot here that Teku sent to. I had a group because I was talking. I reached out to the people at IGN, made sure that they knew today. I just reached out just today over all this stuff because
right,
is what it is. I mean, I just reached out to Kage about all this stuff yesterday. I'd been sitting on it for a while because I was hoping to get the last pieces.
And I'm like, let me just poke the bear. Let me go talk to this person and see if they've ever.
Like, fuck that.
Yeah, it takes. You like, wanted to wait a month. I'm like, no.
Fuck all of
I've been playing this fucking game for a year.
Planning of a whole year. He's like, forget that. I'm just gonna do it all now. Forget all that.
Yeah, Jasper.
But no, it was it actually worked out because the only thing I needed left was the whole screen share thing, and we got that today. Express mail, same day shipping. Instead of having to wait a whole month. So I'm happy. I got what I wanted. Kage, luckily didn't. Yeah, it didn't matter to him one way or another. So, but I almost got this person on voice. Again, I was streaming one time, and they were doing the whole sexting thing, and they accidentally hit call. And I thought, oh, what is this weird, freaky thing? I don't want this to show up on my stream. So I was like, maybe I shouldn't answer this. And they hung up and they said, oh, their dog's foot accidentally hit the call button.
Did it.
And I was like,
sure.
Dude, if I answered that call and they go, oh, fuck, shit.
My dog sent you my titty pics by accident.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
so yeah,
God.
this person is a complete scammer. I'm gonna send them this video as well when I put it up on the air so they can go watch it and kick them the fuck out of my server.
But it's funny because they probably also they do it for money, but at the same time when you're doing something for so long and trying to get good at it, because you could tell they're trying to get good at it, right? Like they know what not to say. They know what not to do, what not to click, but it's
but
funny.
they threw up every freaking red flag there was as far as people like being a catfish.
No matter what you do, you're gonna trip red flags. It's like, but I didn't have the definitive proof that I wanted. Like I didn't get this person on voice.
Unless a girl goes live with you or gets on voice with you, it's a dude. Period.
That's why a girl running the scam would have done better than a dude.
Well, yeah, because then they would have gotten on
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but
not
the problem would have been
like,
imagine if it was a girl other than Lindsay. Then it wouldn't have been Lindsay's voice. That would have also been a problem. I still don't think it's the case.
It was a girl trying to catfish with another girl's pics because the other girl was hotter. But I mean, listen, let's just be real. If it's a girl who's trying to use another girl's pics to try to make money, you can find a lot hotter chicks. I'm just saying, she's not all that,
Again, it's having this thing constantly in your mind, in your normal feed, rather than in your not safe for work channels. It constantly pulls you there. See, you're doing everyday activities and not your your other business, so to speak. And suddenly you're being pulled away. It's It's a subversive way of doing things because that account got 30,000 followers. You don't see that with Lindsay. They have their name all over social media, so I'm not
You're not Dr.
doxing them.
They're
Lindsay Marie Romero, doesn't have.
You could do a reverse Google
the
search.
Followers that Gotcha Queen had with the Twitter that they had, not even half. So you could see which scheme is obviously more successful. Again, being in normal
successful
areas.
in terms of subs, but who knows in terms of money, that's...
I think in money the other way too. It probably, it dried out, but I think in money the other way. I think so.
Well, I think now that you're doing OnlyFans, I'm sure that's going to be more lucrative.
Over time, when they build up a bigger and bigger, because now they have a foothold.
How many
14,000 likes on OnlyFans, was it?
Oh, I was going to say, how many fans does she have? Yeah, okay.
I think she has let me check. I know I sent it in to Kage. Hold on, let me also send the screenshot Teku sent to me. He said I could share it with you guys.
OnlyFans. Fucking weirdos.
Jesus Christ.
Here's the smaller screenshot. Let me send the bigger one. And I think there's a bigger one where it includes what he wrote too. Because the way he wrote it was pretty clever.
Okay, let's just look at that screenshot. Can we talk for a minute about how people don't understand the difference between 2 and 2? It's TOO, you fucking idiots. That makes me crazy. Keep going.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, let me send these screenshots to Kage. You could throw those up. Teku worded it pretty much the gist of what I wanted him to say. He worded it pretty well, I think.
Goncio, a woman playing DQT is something in danger of extinction. We are like 5, 6 in total, and one is a scam. Well, are you?
I'm not
talking,
keeping up on the YouTube.
Are you talking
I can only
biological women, or are you talking people who've become women?
Actually, let me grab my second phone. I'll have to head inside. Hopefully, we don't hear a bunch of Armenian voices. But
it's like, Leova, what are you doing with this strange man online? You brought another one home, Leova.
Yeah, there's none of that nonsense in an Armenian household. You could be sure of that. Thank God.
Yeah. Why do I see your strange chest pictures on the internet?
Why'd I have to set this down on the couch to charge? Okay, here we go.
Oh, speaking of which, let me leave that note on their account real quick before I forget.
Yeah, before they go bye-bye. Catfish. Well, we have a few catfish in our community, besides this obvious one. I mean, just because everyone allows them the illusion of femininity doesn't mean that's a real thing.
I see what you mean, Lady Kage.
Okay, let's get real. Nobody's heard you on voice in over 2.5 years. You're a dude. Just saying.
Because if we include the full definition, there's definitely a lot more catfish here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just some of it's been more socially acceptable as of late.
Well, I mean, one thing to pretend to be a chick, but you're not out there like hitting people up for money.
People,
cancer.
People, people are in denial. So, they'll go to the ends of the earth to simp and defend for whatever they get themselves off to, right?
Ugh.
Let's be honest.
But I mean, that's just text, though. How could you? I don't understand why people are going to simp for someone who can text and say anything. Have you seen a picture? No.
Wasn't that the biggest red flag? Did you see? I sent you the pics of some of the sexting that was going on. I don't sext. I don't find it.
It's weird.
I wouldn't get off to that shit. I don't know. It's not my thing. So basically, I don't even know what to write for this shit. This is not my thing. So I'm just mirroring what this other person's saying. Basically, Lady Kage, you read a lot lot of it.
Oh my God,
that was your red flag. You're like, this is a dude. You're like, this is a dude. No girl would write that shit.
I told you how to catch her.
Yeah, of course.
I told her you need to ask her underwear size. Because men don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Men don't know women's underwear sizes, and they usually give it a pant size, and then they fuck it up. So for all you catfish men out there, you better get that straight if you want to be passable. There's your PSA for the day, you freaks.
Okay, I banned her off our server, tagged her, let her see the link, and well, I don't even know if it's a real her, but yeah, they're gone. Yeah, whatever the fuck.
But it's
totally.
It's certainly I was like the only person for this job because I'm the person that could go.
You're the only one who gives a fuck to be. You're the only one who's bored enough to do this dumb shit for a year, dude.
Because oh come on, it was funny because the person would go to me for life advice. They have all this tragic stuff because it wasn't just the cancer. It was the brother-in-law, and who knows, maybe she's one of the things I used to do for my own characters is that I would channel something from real life,
like homosexuality.
No, I would, if someone actually died in your life, you could use that in a character, for instance. I wouldn't do that, but you could take IRL things and include it with your narrative. So maybe their brother-in-law did die recently or something, and they did have 2 bouts of cancer. They didn't have 2 bouts of cancer, let's be honest.
I know.
Plus, I mean, Lindsay's not missing any
give
hair,
me money. Well, here's the thing.
It didn't
Let's put it
look
this
like
way.
Lindsay was missing.
You know what we should have did? We should have encouraged the catfish
from all the breast cancer.
You should have encouraged the catfish to start a GoFundMe.
I gave this person legitimate life advice whenever they'd come to me with these trouble. I think that's the best kind of trolling, is where you give the actual concern trolling. You give the real response and go thorough with it. I found that really entertaining.
We should, what? Yeah. You should have said to her, "Oh, why don't you start a GoFundMe, for your medical bills, and then see what happens."
Yeah.
I can just see him now. Him using her Tata pictures to "Oh, help me save my boobies. Please send money."
Do we know if this person saw the link before Kage banned her? Him.
Don't know, but we could also send it on the Nidhogg nest. I posted it there too. They're stuck with them. Good luck with that. Jesus Christ.
Here's the thing too. It's I already forgot what I wanted to say.
Some of the photos are nice,
too much fun with this.
Dude, some of the photos are nice. Oh my god, I can't. I just can't.
What?
I just can't.
Joster's standards are pretty low.
Joster's got some low standards, talking about her flapjack titties and how she looks pretty good. I'm like, that those are a little droopy.
I don't know. Maybe he has a different taste.
Yeah, there's some droopy ass boobs
Joster's
there.
What? Joster's African American guy from where's the East Coast?
He's like Sebastian the Crab from Little Mermaid.
Maybe his I don't know. Could be.
Sebastian the Crab. He's too much. Yeah, I don't know. Kick the little
Yeah.
Definitely better out there. Just saying.
I'm just surprised people give that person money. Actually, both of them. Surprised both of them get money off those pictures.
Let me try to find one of the best pieces of advice I gave this person. It was actually really, really funny.
You gave a person pretending to be somebody else advice. Obviously,
yeah,
it didn't work.
Gave them legit advice. Legit advice. It was funny. It was a whole paragraph, perfectly written, nice and clean.
Dude, you're totally pulling a nibs on them with your concern trolling.
Oh, this is the exact thing that Nibs referred to as concern trolling, but for real this time, because Nibs called everything concern trolling. It's no, these people aren't they're giving you advice. They aren't trying to troll you, pretending to give you advice because they think they could mess with you by doing
persecution complex that
that's not a thing. That's not real. This is real. This is what real concern trolling looks like. Okay, this is going to be a long read, but at least I'm reading it and you don't have to read it.
No, let's not.
I said, huh?
No, let's not. But
yeah, it's
Fart Smucker's killing me with droop.
Where's Fart Smucker?
He's in the chat.
Hold on, I haven't been reading the YouTube.
Oh, dude, you're missing it. I have to watch.
Yeah, but I wrote this whole bit because she wrote this this is the whole thing. She said she had like a crush on me, and it's like,
Oh,
and then what was it? It was funny because Knock was the one like Pac has a crush on you too, and she was like, "What's this about them saying you have a crush on me?"
oh no, simp time.
Because we're playing this whole game basically, like trying to whatever. And I was like, "It's true, it's true. I do have a crush." She's like, "Why didn't you tell me sooner?"
Oh my god.
And then there's the other bit. She was like,
Did
"What's
she?
this?
Did she like
What's
ask
this
you? She's
about
like,
Kage? Everyone calling you gay all the time. What's this? What's about this about Kage calling you gay?" And I was like, "Oh, Kage is doing his thing. He calls me gay, but I'm not actually gay." And
I disagree after this one.
Wait, hold on. Because I flipped it later. I was like, you know what? If this is a dude, a gay dude, because like they hadn't asked me for money yet. And I was like, what's going on here? Why are they spending hours watching my stream, hours messaging me, and still none of the premium Snapchat stuff that they had? I mean, I could have passively worked my way to the premium Snapchat stuff through the Twitter and, their Discord server that they provided, because they never directly say, here, I have pics. But she did say, I have a Twitter. And on the Twitter, it says, I have pics somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So she'd eventually get to it. But no, I was like, okay, well, if this is a gay dude trying to solicit me for possibly, I don't know, dick pics or something, let me see if I can't lead them on and maybe get them to reveal themselves. I was like, okay, you know what? About that thing Kage said, she's like, yeah. I was like, actually, it's true. I'm a gay man. She's like, what? I can't believe you lied to me. And play that whole spiel. I'm like, yeah, but I still do like you. I'm just bi-curious. And she's like,
we're gonna isolate that audio clip.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? I told you I'd be okay with it if you were gay. I was like, I'm used to hide. I don't know how closeted people are, but I was like, I'm used to hiding.
You don't look in a mirror?
No, I don't know what a closeted person acts like. I'm just too open.
You're an actor. You're supposed to be able to play any role.
But that's the thing. I play too many roles. I don't play a role that's like open.
He's been playing straight the entire time.
The opposite, like the reserved and reserved actor who doesn't, just live, character, who doesn't just live out their existence. That's not me. I'm too blunt. Usually, I'm just too.
So you can play Borat, but you can't play a closeted gay man.
I'm never gonna do like a gay sexual character, but I like if the character is gay, like on the script, and I don't have to do anything gay, I'll play the gay character and portray it. Like I played a gay hairdresser. It was more complicated than that. It was a 1/4 Puerto Rican character who was pretending to have an accent, so it was supposed to be a shitty accent. And he was like a gay hairdresser, and is like, but was only in like 1 or 2 scenes. Basically, like he was like the hype man for the main girl character in the show. Basically, like doing her hair and fluffing up her ego or whatever bullshit that a I don't know, gay hairdresser would do.
So,
that's the most I played. But no.
So here's what I want you guys to do. If anybody watching this who's made it to this part of the video, which I'll be up on air later, if you see this person in another community, point this the fuck out to people. This person plays a lot of gachas. This person preys on people. This is not. I mean, because
gacha people already have addiction.
Yeah,
they're really impulsive and not good with their money as it is, and the communities are just 99.9% male.
Yes.
So and those that aren't still have a penis.
There's that too.
So they're definitely still interested in ladies, a whole lot of them. Let's say. Anyway. But yeah. That was fun bit of.
Yes, and all you simp dudes out there who say you have a girlfriend online, you don't. I'm just saying.
And with that,
but I wonder if Gacha Queen, if you're watching this, Gacha Queen, I wonder, how does it feel to get a taste of your own medicine? That you're trying to play these people, but you've been played for a whole year straight. and like watching hours and hours of streams.
Oh, I mean,
only
just for
to
the
realize
record,
the
like
person
everyone,
that you're
everyone
talking
pretty
to
much was
like,
suspecting you from day one. Like you didn't
oh yeah,
fool anybody.
Right, we
We've been
called him
watching you
Gacha
for.
King.
I think she might have fooled Thiago and Jester.
Oh no! Oh no! 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 No.
Hold on, sorry, Jaster. I got to read up on the chat.
Oh no!
Did he? Because he told me he saw the stuff, but he never admitted. He never
left
admitted to
Nighthog.
spending any money. But I don't know.
They left Nighthog.
Be honest, Jaster. Be honest.
Yeah, he did.
Are you gonna subscribe to Lindsay?
Oh, he's definitely gonna
Marie
hit that.
Romero's
He's gonna go
OnlyFans?
find her.
He's gonna go find her.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna go get the real thing now. Now that I know where to find the source.
He's gonna go Sebastian
Jaster's
her
saying,
crap.
oh no. Yeah, Jaster totally won't be subscribing to Wolf Princess spelled with the last S is a Z underscore after that on actually there's no underscore on the OnlyFans one. Yeah, I guess she didn't get banned there, so she wouldn't need to make a secondary account for that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Too funny.
So the end result is this person's gonna go into a turtle shell, could maybe scrap the account. Not 100%.
So the first comment I'm seeing in the chat is poor Jaster from Kage, and that was in the beginning of the stream. Was that in the beginning of the stream, or did it already get rid of the earlier messages here?
That was pretty early on.
Okay.
I'll scroll.
The lore here is more heavy than the DQ. Sorry, guys. Like, the lore here is heavy. Like, this has been going on for a whole year. Some people knew some of what was going on, and not all of it.
Wait, Game Vision, how much money did you give Gacha Queen? I mean, he's dumb enough to do it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hey, I mean, you should be grilling me, because I mean, this guy was probably beating his meat to the sexting chats and my stream.
I don't know if I would be admitting to that pact that you had another man beat their meat to you. It's pretty gay.
You can't control it, man. It's the internet. For all I know, people are beating their meat to my Instagram right now. What do I know?
Okay, then.
But you know, like, I mean, how? Because I was on the stream. I told this to Lady Kage. I was on the stream when the person was sexting me, and I was rocking my phone back and forth, and they're like, "Are you doing that on stream?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm beating my meat on stream.
I thought I was actually doing it. It probably got off to that. That was so funny.
Gross.
Gacha Queen, if you're watching, you're a
hot mess.
Complete fool. But yeah, the lore here is heavier than
seriously,
the
though,
game itself.
dude,
He was getting his stuff. Second stand, Mononoke. Wait, IGN. IGN's the new guild. It's just another guild that was made recently. Okay, so guild scammer, blah, 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 sus. Good in scamming for sure. 5 years with 0 problems? 5 years with 0 problems for what? What was Mikey referring to?
I'm
in the earlier part of the chat. He said, it's good in scamming for sure. 5 years, 0 problems.
Oh, maybe the length of time they had the account for, because it was about 5 years.
Oh, okay. But I don't see why they're still using the Gacha Queen account. Why does it still say Lindsay on it? Why does it have all this info that would link back to Lindsay Marie Romero when they could just start up a new one, start something fresh, start over again?
Yeah, pretend to be somebody else.
Find a new chick. Find a new girl.
Well, what was the latest gacha they were in? Daylight, Dead by Daylight, mobile.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a gacha though.
They had a gacha. They had a mobile game at least. So she's probably scamming that community too.
Good times.
Catfish by Daylight.
Oh no.
Joake, who is Dwagon CO, said a woman playing DQT is something in danger of extinction. You're like 5 to 6 in total, and 1 is a scam. Many are scams, actually. I don't.
One's a scam.
Maybe that's just a political line that we're different on. But
What's it say? One's a scam, and at least 3 have penises.
I mean, to each their own. I mean, you could like what
One's
you want.
a scam, 3 has penises,
You could
but
like
one
what you want.
but one is missing their balls. Just say.
One is missing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I think
We
more
know
than
that.
one's missing their balls.
I know one
doesn't
for
play
sure.
DQT anymore.
Yeah, but,
Yeah, Foxy don't play anymore. Never mind. But yeah, I mean, there was most of the women that played. You played, Lady Caught. You technically played the game.
I did play for.
I
think
Apple
at one point.
Apple also played, but that was like the first month, and then you guys both quit, right? And then you had like Lolliette's account for a bit, and then you quit. So that was
boring. Got boring to me.
So it's I think the women, there's no worry of extinction. I think with the small subsect of DQT females that we've had, they seem to be pretty dedicated.
Gacha Queen was in the Octopath community as well. That's correct, Ted.
Yeah. So there was, we have Joake, who else was playing the game? Confusing Words, Jen, who's in your Estella. We have all these people that were playing since day one, and they're pretty much still playing. So,
and they are confirmed women.
Confirmed women on Voice.
Yes.
With evidence.
Yes.
Anyone else
anyone else who's not mentioned here has not been confirmed.
The female gender, just to
Yes. Anyone else that moniker is not confirmed. They don't get a blue check mark of femininity next to their name.
No. And this is why. This is why.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Because as much as you guys say that you're for these political causes and whatnot, you're still just simps chasing after this girl. And look how it turned out,
So
I don't know how many people spent money on this lady for not holding this kind of
Pokemon
principle.
Queen is gone from all DQT servers. They've left the main cord. They
left. It didn't take long.
Yeah, no, they've bailed. So if you have a server with this person, let us know. They've also removed all of the bio information about being Lindsay. That's gone now too. That's gone from the account.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, they've removed all of that.
Oh, it also says add friend for me, so it looks like I'm probably not
blocked. You're blocked.
So mutual friends they still have is Pickle, Zetsu. Well, not Zetsu. Zeus.
She's gonna block. She's watching. She's just gonna block him.
Good. Go ahead and block him.
Good.
Yeah, and Fob, Fob would probably pay money because he lost Anna. So he
dodged the bullet there, though. She looked fucking. I mean, aside from just how she looked, because I'm sorry, Fob, if you're watching this. I've seen how you looked on. It was on Facebook, because Anna. This is her fault. Anna added Chase, and we already had Chase, because Chase said he was Mason and whatever. So we already had Chase. We got Anna. Anna was friends with Kage as well, with the Jeff Curtis thing.
Joster just got blocked. That's funny.
I mean, Joster didn't message her, so I don't. Not recently, anyway.
Well. So yeah, this is not something an innocent person does. They completely remove their bio. They've left all servers associated with this game. This is not an innocent person.
I think what you need to do is you need to send the link to this video to the actual Lindsay and let her know.
That's what I'm going to do as well.
Control. Yeah.
But yeah,
you did call her tits flapjacks.
You guys can support political causes. Okay,
maybe not.
Anyone could identify.
I'm definitely sending it now that you. Hell yeah.
Anyone can identify as a woman. You could support whatever political cause you want. But at the end of the day, as far as acting out on principle, this is why you don't treat people who just say they are women as women on the internet. Well, at the first place, don't throw money at random people online anyway. And then you wouldn't have to deal with any of that shit. But yeah, this is why. Because some of you simps won't listen. You see a girl you're going to chase after anyway. Actually confirm she's a real woman. and I'm going to use that word.
Even then, don't send her money. Why
because we know as much as you might white knight or you might ally or say you are for a thing. At the end of the, I know you guys want what you want, and so confirm it is what you're after. So I don't know what
give
else
the money. You actually get what you want. I mean,
why why is anyone paying for sex anyway?
Why is anyone paying for titty pics?
People.
You could have 20 million titty pics on the internet for free for the rest of your life and never run out of them. Why would you ever pay?
But here you are talking with a dude sending you pics instead, and that's more titillating, apparently. Come on.
I don't understand.
Come on. Just go and touch some grass.
So just to put things in perspective, I went back and looked at the chat history. I'm going to take a screenshot of this so they can't, even if they delete it, doesn't matter anymore. I went back and looked, and they originally sent me the Twitter that got shut down back on February 1st of 2021. So they've been doing this for a very, very long time.
Fucking weirdos, man.
And they've been on and off. Every time that, they've been revealed to be a scammer, they disappear for a little bit.
And then come back.
Basically. Yeah. So yeah, if you guys, I know you guys are going to play other gacha games in the future. You probably in a few other gacha servers. I'd say don't. Break the gacha addiction. Play a normal game. Touch grass. Do anything else with your life.
Touch ass.
But
how about that?
If you are in a gacha server, you know what to look out for.
Ass.
And because I'm not going to be in any more gacha games after this one. This is it for me. I'm done with DQT other than just coaching. So it's like, I'm not going to be there. There's not going to be a pack that's going to expose this lady. So hopefully some of you guys, if you guys, spot this out there, you could expose it yourselves.
Don't give money for pictures. That's very
and you don't have to do that whole long game that I was doing, playing a character for like basically a whole year. You don't have to do that shit. Like we already figured out who this person is. All the groundwork is laid for you. You see them, you just call it out. Just call it out. Send them this video. Send them this video. Send them the tweet with the other dude, the other blue check mark dude who was talking to Lindsay. So send them that basically. Don't bother. Don't waste your time. I mean, this took me. It didn't eat a whole year of my life. I did it across a year. There's huge breaks in between, and this took out a lot of hours. Out of my time.
So for you to spend time with a man online.
I found it funny, but like at a certain point it got like,
okay,
here's a dead end because I laid like the best traps. The best traps.
Oh, you definitely laid a trap, all right.
I think Lady Kage said something that had me dying. What was it? Let me look back.
Oh no.
Because I sent I said earlier in the chat, I had my phone like this, and I took a picture of myself with my hand and my phone covering a lot of myself anyway, but it was in the mirror. So it was basically a shirtless photo of myself. But, you could see my hairy belly and chest a little bit. Whatever. I mean, it was hair here, and whatever didn't get shown had hair on my arm too. It was all hair.
It was all hair.
It was all hair. Let me see. Where did I write it?
It was because you were trying to lure her out, and you're like, "Oh yeah, my health has been everywhere." I said, "Your health and your body hair
everywhere." Lady Kage's like, "So has your hair."
And I'm over here like, man, is he trying to pick up a waiter at Denny's? Like, what the fuck is going on?
I can't.
I got a DM from Jaster. Let's see.
Oh no.
Jaster messaged. Let's see, 13th. That's today. No, that's 3 days ago. Was like, yo, how have you been? Gotcha Queen says, been a while, just kind of hanging on. What about you? I've been better, haha, but not overall not terrible. Gotcha Queen says, are you still playing DQT? Jaster says, no, sadly I can't seem to recover my account. Gotcha Queen said, oh no, that sucks. I tried to log in during the anniversary to see how things were going. Yeah, that's nothing. It seems there's a picture there, but the screenshot gets cut off after that point. Yeah.
But, some pictures.
But yeah, you guys. Oh, you could probably. I think I sent Jaster, the Nintendo account coach, to try adding this person on Nintendo. Where was that, Jaster? Where did I send that? Because it's not in our DMs. Was that in the Adult Swim?
To release the pack DMs. I might have some of those pack DMs with Gotcha Queen because I had some screenshots. And...
Oh God! I mean, that would take forever. I could just I could just do a video and it'll just scroll
I miss you,
through
babe.
everything, but it would be a grog. I mean, I could do it if you guys want.
No,
not really.
No, I mean,
not really. No. It was, it's way more.
It's a lot of it's repetitive. This person is really has no game. And is really repetitive anyway. It's like,
it'd be way more interesting to see the Nibs DMs, but I can't put those out publicly. Unfortunately, I made a promise.
Some of them you could, can't you? I don't know.
No, I made a promise that if I saw the proof myself, that I would not actually put it out there. But
right, because Nib also left, so he fulfilled the obligation. As per the agreement that you guys had,
no. I had the agreement with the other party,
leave, and we stopped talking about you basically, and none of this stuff
wasn't the agreement. The agreement was if someone said that he paid them, and I said I'm going to need proof of that, but I won't put it out there. But I need to see that before I can run with that story. So it was kind of a National Enquirer thing. I did get the proof, but I can't put it out there. But I do have
it. Proof of which one?
Of Nibs paying, people to be, treat him like a human chair.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that's already out there. I think that's been on several streams now.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying I can't put the screenshots out. I promised I wouldn't.
For Foxy, right? But yeah.
But I have them.
I don't know. Why would Foxy be nervous about that? That doesn't.
I don't know. It was just that was the condition, and I just took it because I absolutely wanted to see that with my own eyes. I
could say this. I could say this, even though term-wise it doesn't fit for me, but Foxy is the queen of TMI.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand.
I don't know.
But whatever, teach their own. It's weird because you'll see, like
don't
a murderer
forget
might have a code about never divorcing their wife or something. It's like, dude, like, what do you care about morality? You literally kill people or something. It's like,
well, let's not forget that Nibs is passable as fuck, according to Nibs.
So yeah, Joster's telling me that Gotcha Queen's definitely in here. My text chat with DQ Queen just got blocked or deleted. So they're trying to go into damage control mode, cover things up. And at this point, if you're listening, you're watching, I've got plenty of stuff here. And I've got plenty of time, and I've got some decent reach. If I want to find out what you're getting into and fuck with you, I will. I would suggest getting rid of that account and maybe just moving on and doing something legitimate with your life. Because at some point in time,
let's be hopeful here.
Yeah,
right?
do something productive with your life. Go out there. I don't know what you are, who you are, what you can do, but if you're able to be a character for 5 years, I don't know. Maybe Lindsay wouldn't touch your PP. Maybe Lindsay wouldn't sit on your PP.
Died.
I don't know. I don't know what the deal is here, lady or dude. You've got some grievance with this person.
Definitely a dude.
I've got some extra information on who you might be. I'm going to send it to them. And if they want to go after you in terms of legal action, I think they technically have some recourse. So if I was you, I would get the fuck out of this community.
Oh, yeah, dude. We have people in this community that are extremely good at hacking. Yeah. Extremely.
Sadly, but true.
Yeah.
The only reason why we're not going down is because we're being nice. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we just want you gone. And I don't want you to victimize any other people. Are you going to take what I say?
If we see this in any other gotcha community, we're going to release everything anyway.
Right. We're just going to throw it out there. Maybe you'll start up a new identity. I don't know, but we're definitely going to help Lindsay out, try and track you down. And if they want to go the legal route, it makes sense now that I think about it. It's like this Lindsay person's busy hustling, doing her OnlyFans, doing all this other shit. She doesn't have time to play all these fucking video games. Like, this person doesn't have time to do a side hustle, do their normal job, and all this other shit.
She's like the the average bro dude. Not literally, but plays Xbox, So it's like, Doesn't actually care about any of this stuff. Meanwhile, you have Gacha Queen is on mobile games and Nintendo Switch. So
I just don't know what their grievance is with this Lindsay person, or if they just picked them at random because it was kind of easy to do, and they just, that was a good personality. Because, I mean, this person didn't surface for a while until they started doing the OnlyFans stuff and putting themselves out there. I mean, we looked before to try and cross-reference, because we knew that this was somebody else. You know, we knew it. You know, this wasn't you. We figured that out pretty early on. But it was like, can never find anything. Can never put the pieces of the puzzle together. And then sure
because
enough,
the other person had such a small following that they were hard to find. So if that person didn't come across Gacha Queen themselves and put it out there, then we would never hear about it.
Correct.
You know. But you know, eventually she did hear about it and did put it out there. But apparently it's not the first time they've put it out there, so...
No, I mean, hell, they've gotten banned by Twitter, and they tried to do, like, that lame thing where it's like, Twitter banned me for this weird photo. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense at all. Haven't you appealed this? No?
Yeah, the photo had what was it? The photo had a Pokemon. It was like a pig-looking Pokemon on its belly like this, and they're like, it's animal abuse. You can't have that on your profile. It shows violence. I'm not sure. Maybe they photoshopped it, put it together or something. But yeah, this person pretended their brother-in-law had died, pretended to have cancer way back when, have cancer a second time, that their grandma fell, that their grandma had a stroke, and I even asked, I was like, okay, was this stroke an aneurysm, or was it a what's the word, a clot, you know? What is it? Was it thrombus? It's not thrombus. How do you say? What's the word? Thrombosis? I don't know how to say it. Thrombosis. Because I'm saying it the Armenian way. My mom always says, "Oh, I have a thrombus in my leg." I'm like, "What?" Yeah.
So
but
yeah,
whatever
I mean,
you just said, Lady Kage.
I realistically don't know how many people
or is it an aneurysm? And she's like,
And I mean, if I was in your situation,
put him on the spot. They looked it up and then responded to me like an hour later.
I
that
probably
shut down the conversation. It's like, you're full of shit. You would know if it was an aneurysm or if it was thrombosis, because thrombosis isn't that bad. An aneurysm, when you're bleeding in your brain, that's fucking bad. that's you're not going to recover fully from that. You know, part of your face is going to be drooping. You're not going to be able to form sentences again. You'll probably talk a bit like our president.
Oh no.
Even what's his face, Robin Williams, would joke about, and that was back when, you know, Joe Biden was a few years younger, right? Back in 2009. He'd joke about how Biden couldn't string sentences together. But no, enough about Biden.
I would have thought that Biden was going to outlive freaking Robin Williams, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Robin Williams took himself out, so there you go. But you know, they said, what was it? Their aunt's,
I know, Aces, I know,
best friend's daughter got run over and died.
Oh
and
my
they
god!
Had to go to the what was
funeral.
it? It's some sort of prayer reading thing that Catholics do. I forget. It was.
Did you 160 that pack?
The run over the best friend.
Yeah, sure. Did you 160 that defense?
Oh my god!
I don't know. I guess. But she went to the rosary or whatever it is. The have you heard of that, Lady Kage?
Novena or some shit?
Something like that. The rosary, some sort of prayer reading thing. Maybe the Catholics in the chat.
And then you like light candles and shit.
Because I thought a rosary was just the rosary beads, but apparently there's a rosary prayer. And it's like the rosary beads were already stolen from the other Orthodox Armenians, so nothing Catholics have are original. Lent wasn't original. The rosary beads weren't original. The frickin' Pope wasn't original. They'd already had bishops of other cities and countries. Like the Armenian head leader was called a Kathrikos, so they already had like a head leader that was like sitting in their own papacy, their own throne kind of thing, before the Catholics did it. So I was just like, okay, what is this rosary thing? I thought that it was just the beads, but apparently it's some sort of prayer as well. So I was like, okay, interesting. This kind of checks out because it's like the person was pretending to be half Filipino, half Mexican, or some sort of Hispanic. So I was like, okay, both of those sound Catholic. So it's like that kind of checks out. And they seem to know the lingo of the Catholic stuff. So I was like, okay, what's this going on? I'd be curious. Did Lindsay have a brother-in-law who died?
I never saw anything.
Lindsay never had cancer. We know that. But did Lindsay ever have a grandma who fell, had a stroke, an aunt's best friend's daughter or something, or someone who got run over?
I think I'm going to sit there and go through her whole entire Facebook.
Is Lindsay Catholic? Is Lindsay a bi?
Dude,
is all these other
no
things?
Way that Lindsay is Catholic, running around with her titties out at the club and on the OnlyFans. Come on now.
Yeah, I've read some of their tweets. That's no. Also,
No.
IGN's going to be looking for a new member, so if you need a guild, I might as well plug this that they're going to need somebody. Contact Aces or Teku.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely going to.
I mean, they hopped on it quick. They heard about it today, and I'm pretty sure if she didn't go, she would have gone anyway. I don't see what, like, being exposed like this. I can't imagine this person playing the game anyway at that point. So,
Well, what was going to happen during GVG when they didn't want to get on voice and all that bullshit? Then what would have happened?
They said that they would hop on voice, but be.
Oh, I'm going to be quiet because I'm shy.
So you guys give me the instructions and I'll just do it, which would functionally work.
Any guild who puts up with that,
it tells us what we need to know.
Why is it everyone who's supposedly a female in this game is too shy? Get the fuck out of here! I'm just so sick of these people.
Yeah, dot your T's and cross your I's.
Yes. Voice or it didn't happen. Voice or there's no vagina. Just saying.
Okay, so reading back here in the chat, I'm going to get through all of this if I can. Guild, scammer, sus. Okay, Lady Trop said Lady Kage probably gets mad at Kage for saying could've. See, I should have read these all on time.
Not as bad. It's not could've, it's could have. But no, that one isn't as bad as the 2, 2, and 2, and he does it all the time.
Because coulda is like you're slurring the words. Coulda, wanna, shoulda. I do that all the time.
You don't know how to do the contraction of could've,
Could have, could
IR grammar.
Yeah, could have is well, you could do the contraction of it, which is could apostrophe VE. Could have.
Yeah.
But then they put could of.
I sometimes do the contraction, but I sometimes also just slur it and put an A. Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
Yeah, but we know that's slang. That's different. Yeah.
It's quicker. I like it.
I don't even care about that. I care about the 2, 2, and 2.
Iwake says, not sure who this person is, but is creepy as hell. It's all right though. We got plenty of people in the DQT community that will out all of our sociopaths, all of our creepy people. You got your gacha queens, you got your Tukis, you got your what's his face? Vigils.
Vigils, yeah.
Oh no.
So I think we're in good hands, guys. It's all right.
Oh no.
You're in good hands.
Let's not go there,
being
please.
In a Discord server that you've been banned from with your alt account. That's so fucking weird. After talking about someone's wife and then getting caught because you're too arrogant and you didn't realize that you were set up for a trap. I'm so smart. Look at me. No, look at my match history. I beat all these people, so of course I'm not cheating. These people didn't just hand me free wins. Like, boom. You saw the conversation. Boom, you're on Kage's server. Gotcha, bitch.
Boom, you're blocked.
the second you challenge someone's intelligence, or you challenge them
Not a lot to challenge with Vegal.
on their competence or their ability at something in the game, they're gonna hop in your DMs. That's the best way to get someone, is to challenge them in any way, and then they can't resist.
They can't help themselves. They'll blow
they
their
can't
cover.
help themselves. No.
Well, I have to say, I don't think Nibs has ever been in our server, because with all the bullshit we talked about him, if he was in there,
he's been
would have
quiet
shot his mouth off.
Quiet as that. Props to him. I sometimes, like, I don't even have it out for the guy really, but I sometimes just talk shit about him on purpose just to see if he's there.
If he's gonna pop up,
he's there. Heck, I'll have to. You know what? I'm in Seattle on Monday. I'll have to ask him.
Oh no!
Wait for the Pack Nibs collab on Monday.
Dude, if you go see him, I'm gonna die. I am going to die. I just am.
Hey, I could revive.
Meet him at taco time. Don't forget taco time.
Oh God, I can't be any worse or better than Taco Bell, right?
I don't know. I don't go to. I've never been there.
Like the rating was like 3.8 out of 5, and I'm just.
That's probably better than Taco Bell, to be honest.
It's with the Platypus managing the taco time.
Oh my God!
Platypus said he's in between jobs, so he could actually meet up with me. So he's probably not at that gas station anymore.
Between jobs? Oh my God!
He's in between the gas station and the taco time.
He doesn't find taco time fulfilling. He didn't find the job his dad got for him fulfilling. He didn't find, doing
okay, listen. Okay, this is where I get on my soapbox and just let everybody know of the younger generation that this lie that they sold you about you have to do what you love, you have to do your passion, is bullshit. Because if you were doing what you loved, nobody would have to fucking pay you to do it. That's why it's called the job. Okay, so like, stop thinking you're a failure in life just because like you're, a plumber. It's okay. People need to fix pipes. You get paid good to do it. Who gives a shit? Stop looking for meaningful purpose in your job. Take the money and run. I mean, just, okay, enough. Keep going.
Yeah, Pack.
If humans were looking for meaning through their jobs, we wouldn't exist, because 10,000 years ago, it's like hunter-gatherer. That's your two fucking
farmer.
Hunter-gatherer.
You're a farmer.
So it's like, if those people were like, oh no, I don't want to be hunter-gatherer, humanity is gone. Humanity.
Oh no, I don't want to go out and watch the sheep take a shit for the millionth day in a row. You know what I mean? Come on.
It would have been it. That would have been it. We wouldn't have reached this height in humanity if people weren't willing to do that shit. And it's like, we could do it again. If the whole world got nuked and we had to restart from nothing again, we'd be able to do it. Trust me. Like, you guys, humans could do anything.
I think like corporations have sold that dream to people to exploit them. Like, you need to have meaning in your job. I think they just do that to get people to like suck in this job, and then they don't want to leave. And no. I'm sorry. There's no meaning in most jobs. It's very rare to have a job that you feel so inspired, because even people who go into like fields like, human services and nonprofits and whatever, because they want to make a difference. Those jobs don't pay shit, because they know that you're going into it for an ideal purpose, to like a greater good. So they're like, oh, good. We'll exploit your good nature and pay you shit. That's what goes on.
Let me see if I could read this bit before everything gets deleted. Here's the part with the Gacha Queen. I really like that about you, Pack. To be honest, I'm just a sweet girl. Loving, caring. Some people sometimes take advantage of my kindness, so I kind of changed the way I am with people. Not too much, though. I was in a 2-year relationship, but my ex-boyfriend was having another girl over while I was working. Was depressed for a while, but I got over it and moved on. Life is too short not to be happy. And this is the concern trolling about giving her life advice about not being happy, right? I said, people who show kindness tend to get taken advantage of. Yes. There's another problem a lot of people kind people fall into. It's showing kindness to others but forgetting to do the same for yourself. It's like I said earlier, you got to treat yourself right, almost like you're a separate person from yourself. That is because for all intents and purposes, this is like real advice. That's because for all intents and purposes, you will not always be the you are today. You always change, right? You have yourself as yourself only for a moment, then someone else with different goals and aims will be in that body. You got to make sure that you're not only put together for yourself, but also for that future person. This advice still applies to Gacha Queen. So when you're done with all this scamming shit, move on with your life, please. Let's see.
So
You got
Foxy...
to make sure that you're not only put together for yourself, but also for that future person. That person will be struggling, faced with lots of different problems, various problems than you are today. You might not know what those things will be, but wouldn't it be nice to not add to it and instead prepare that person? Look how long this gets for what they might need
okay,
instead.
Pack, I'm going to shut you the fuck up right here because
as
Foxy's
dearly
saying
as
something.
someone who
Foxy
cares for them might be, that person
but
not only
for OnlyFans money, they take 20% off. I finally got you shut up for once. Yes, fuck you, Pack. Okay. OnlyFans
it's
money,
hard
they
to
take
talk when someone's
20%.
talking over you.
Yeah, there we go. Ha, ha. Yeah, you know. Okay. There we go.
Go ahead.
Okay, but for OnlyFans money, they take 20% off of everything. My accounts have been around for like 4 months, and I have 6K likes, and I'm in the top 5% earners with between 250 and 300 subs at $5.99. That's like going to a 7-Eleven. Depending on when I'm the month, and I bring in between 1 and 3K, depending on how much I get in tips and sales and stuff. So they can make a good living off of this.
I mean,
Well,
Lindsay has what, 14?
If they have the OnlyFans, but they can't because they're not Lindsay. But yes, Lindsay could have a good living.
Yeah, Lindsay could have a good living.
But you know, you're still losing some of the money to OnlyFans. Whereas like with the Snapchat, people sending money to your Cash App, that's like Cash App's taking like what 3%.
Well, yeah, it's like
just donations.
It's a better revenue
nothing.
split. It's it's if you get directly, great, but that's more time, effort, and everything, and well, I probably have to report that on your taxes, I'd imagine. I mean, the IRS is going to come after you.
I'm going to put this in the chat here. I'm going to put the concerns rolling in the chat here. It's going to be split up into parts, though.
Oh my god, dude. You're funny.
Yes, Teku, you are a simp. You bought a woman Elden Ring.
Stop sending money to people online. If you haven't talked to them, if you haven't seen them in person, and if you haven't fucked them, do not give them money. It's really easy.
And if you do know this person, you probably should have got them a real ring instead of an Elden Ring.
Oh, God.
Yeah, okay, that's his girlfriend. Yeah, you should have gotten them a real ring at that point, Teku. There you go. Meanwhile, Joster's down like $500 on Gacha Queen.
Oh, my God.
But won't admit it.
Let's speculate. Did this person know Gacha Queen from real life? Like some ex-boyfriend who's now pissed? Or some simp that she wouldn't, like, I don't know, pay attention to on her OnlyFans? Or what? Like, who is this person impersonating her? Or did they just randomly find her and figure she's not very known, so it would be no big deal to just steal her identity? Gotta wonder.
It's tough to say. They don't even know the gender of this person, so, I mean... It could be anybody. I mean, it could be a friend. It could be somebody who they work with who doesn't like them and is just kind of leeching off of their hard work and what they're doing. It could be anybody.
It's definitely a dude. I don't care. Women just, I don't know. Women just run their hustle, If they're just like, I'm trying to make money off my tits and ass, they're just going to run their hustle. They're not going to be like, well, let me make a second profile pretending to be me, and then the first me is going to call out the second me. And no.
That's too much work. Yeah, no.
It's way too much work. Oh, let me go see what the chat's saying. It's too funny. Oh, God. Pac putting up his love here. This is love notes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is the part where I'm going to actually cut off the video. We'll keep the stream going because this video is already going to be super long, and I'm not going to edit any of it.
Fair.
It's not going to... This is me we're talking about here. So for anybody watching, thank you again for watching. If you want more content like this, well, find me more problems in the community and I will report on them. Please. It's been pretty dry since, certain people quit. Yeah, since Nibs left, and Chase cleaned his life up, all that fun stuff. So we need
since that Chase got a job. I mean, my God, there's like no one to make fun of.
Well, it's like you say, when he gets a haircut and cleans up, that means he's back to the workforce.
Yes, I can always tell ahead of time when he's going back to work.
And on that note, this video is over. Like, share, subscribe, all that other bullshit.
Stella here says... Oh, sorry. Go.
We're good. No, I already closed out. We're good. Yeah. Start uploading this.
Yeah, Stella here says Pac needs to work his magic and make them confess. See, here's the thing. This person's had what? They said 5 years of experience doing this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the person wouldn't, like, these are traps that have worked on everybody. Like everybody. But this person's been doing this for years. So it's like they probably already, know not to, reveal. Well, obviously, you don't reveal your voice, but you need better excuses for why not to reveal your voice over the years. Or coming up. God. Oh, you know what I just realized? With AI and like voice modulation, like eventually you could probably just use a fake voice.
Oh, that's coming, but yeah.
Oh, that's.
So when
that's
someone
gonna be
uses a
nightmare.
modulator, you can easily
We already
hear it.
have AI bots that are catfishing, and I was.
Yeah, but
I
the
don't know if
human
I'm
voice
hoping
is,
for it, but I was saying that that's totally going to happen. And it's going to be funny
yeah.
as shit. But
Right
people
now,
are
the
going to be
modulators are
trolling
very obvious. You can hear
with
it.
AI bots catfishing people. It's going to be hilarious. It's like, why? Because fuck it. That's why. It'd be like, okay, the debates that I have between me and like, let's say Duran Man on Kage Chord. Imagine if either of us was an AI. Just trolling, the other person, keeping them wrapped up in conversation forever, or you have someone like AJ, or you have Duke, and you make their counterpart. So you make AJ for Duke, or you make Duke for AJ, to just argue with them forever.
You know what I think I need to do?
Have the far right and the far left at each other's throats forever.
You know what I think? That's what we need to do. We need to make
wrapped up in conversation for hours on end. It would be hilarious.
We need to make an AJ bot, and we need to make a Duke bot, and then I'm gonna have keywords
and have them duke it out.
They're just gonna have an endless loop. That would be great.
They deserve each other. They really do.
They're basically the same. Duke is a left nibs. AJ is a right nibs.
Well, yeah. He's a military nibs.
Yeah, he's a military nibs.
And he's more like Nibs than he realizes, hitting up Foxy for nudes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, I had no idea that was a man, baby.
I'm pretty sure Foxy's upfront about what they're doing, who they are. It's it's like that whole Utah thing with the Mormons and the tranny trapping and all that stuff.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Pac missed that whole scenario.
Oof.
Which one?
We used to have a friend who was broadcast on Periscope like Kage did. And he lived in Utah. And he used to come on the air dressed in drag, but he would have like numbers set up on like Craigslist and stuff. And then these Mormon guys would call, and he'd be talking in his regular voice. And he's like, well, I'm trans. Or he would try to sound like a man, something like a woman. But I'm trans. Is that okay? You want to meet? And he's like, oh, yeah, no, I still want to meet. But he was constantly exposing Mormon men who wanted to have sex with trannies.
No, Pac, you weren't on any of those episodes. We would have told you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like I lost some of the older. I'm sure the chat will come back when the stream's over.
Yeah, just take pictures of what you can, because they are burning things down to the ground from what you asked.
No, I meant your live stream. Like, you can't go to the first message in the live stream, but when you're watching it a second time, you will be able to. But yeah, so I could read from where Mitch here says, sounds like a new person in the community. Kage says, don't think many people would admit to being a victim of a catfish. Pac only donated because he knew it was a guy. And then Exist says, that sounds funny. Jaster said, what's a guild? Question mark. What do you mean, what's a guild? Kage said, insert guild name. And then Exist said, sus. Joake said, gonna see if they exit the guild. Okay, using the other account now instead of the Dwago Niso account or whatever. Mitch said, there's an app that changes people's voice. Yeah, there is.
Yeah, but it's not good.
Definitely should put it to use eventually.
It's not a good app.
And people, be sure, if you're going to be like moving forward in the future, 5 years in the future, if you are Duke, if you are AJ, stop arguing with other Dukes or AJs, because that might just be an AI. You might literally just be arguing with a bot.
Yep.
5 years in the future, you might be arguing with a bot. So don't even bother. Just don't
probably
even
arguing
bother.
with one online now, a Russian bot trying to like sway the elections and shit. I mean, it's already happened.
Sure, yeah. And you see a catfish, don't even talk, because catfishes already exist way back when, and now we're just gonna have AI catfishes out the wazoo. Don't even bother. Don't even bother interacting online like the way that you did traditionally. Just don't even do it anymore.
Nope. Bad news. Well, there you go. That was fun.
Teku said didn't left the guild for now. Well, we already know how that turned out. Gwen says, "Hey, not all of us are hey, not all of us are fake." Okay. Teku says, "But we have 2 spots." Yeah, so it wasn't just gacha. Only Gwen and Joake are real, says Teku. Game Vision says lies. Joake says uwu. God damn it. AA, always on fire in the chat. AA, you never missed. It's a man baby. Exist says you're gonna do a solo poll stream Kage. Oh, that was the big reveal. I was coming back to say I'm coming back to the DQT community, guys. I'm coming back to DQT. No, it's not happening. I'm not coming back. Gwen says it's weird that I'm just not really surprised because how they acted. They just felt like a fake man. Yeah, but everyone knew that.
Yeah. We
everyone's no one's missing that, the is a girl sensor in their brain or isn't a girl sensor in their brain. We have it. We're not missing it. Mitch said,
it's so
I actually mispacked nonstop.
We kept alluding to the one person that we didn't say by name.
Probably need to start writing some essays and stuff soon. And then Estella says, lol, that's true. I don't know if that's true. Kage said, yeah, I should have 93. Dude, props to you. That's going to be fun, isn't it? Solo, 93K for solo. You're going to put 90 though, right?
Oh, no, you got to remember, we're going to do the paid too. It's 3K.
There you go. Yeah. 93. Okay.
To the T.
Good luck. And you have you have 30,000 tact?
Pretty close, like 20
35.
Some
okay.
Decent amount.
It just says nice win. Solara Joake says, yeah, there was something off. Plus same with the Twitter. It's always been off. We just needed the proof. We're just waiting for we already knew.
Yeah, of course. Well, don't you love how we kept talking about the one person we weren't naming that we all know is a guy pretending to be a girl all this time?
I never noticed her looking for a guild post a couple of days ago. Exist said pack your tiki torch and Hawaiian. Hey man, I'm not lighting any tiki torches just yet, man. So I think you mean Nibs. I'm kidding.
Well, you might go out and see him, and there you go.
We'll see if he has any tiki torches. Maybe he's leading a race riot. I don't know. This is, again, more tests to see if he's here or not. Gwen says exactly, Joake, and yeah, Stella, I saw them just the other day, saw the Discord profile, and honestly thought they were bot at first. Yeah, I think they were online with the die. Yeah, they were with the die. They were with everything. They were with DQT since way in the beginning. They would die.
I mean, they were talking to me. They sent me the fucking link to their Twitter page back in February of 2021. I took a screenshot of that for people.
Right now is spamming stamina, but nothing more. That was the funny thing. Oh my god, when they were in that other guild, because they would play the game for a little bit and then quit, and then play and quit and play and quit. But when they were playing, they were spending money on like you do like 50 refresh, like top, like 50,000 points in the guild in a month or something stupid. It's like, are you doing 20 refreshes a day? Like what the fuck are you doing?
Is like Gacha Queen's Discord still there? I'm gonna go look.
No, the Discord got nuked.
Huh.
Discord got nuked.
Wonder why it got nuked. Maybe they were
because it got reported.
Somebody. Yep.
Yeah, it got reported. It was surprising that the account stayed, but the Discord got nuked. So yeah, it's interesting. I saw people mentioning whenever they're counting the women in the community, but never saw her in comment. Some people said her name in comment, and I would always leave her out, along with a few other people. there maybe Exist would say I would come out with tiki torches on that one, but I'm not. Like, honestly, I have my views. I'm fine with people having whatever views they have. That's the thing. I value human sanctity and what's the word I want to say here?
Homosexuality.
Human autonomy. So you're free to do your own decisions, what you like. I might not agree with it, but I'm not going to be one of those people that are trying to hunt you down or anything. Do you? Like, I don't care. Yeah, so human autonomy, sanctity, human life is sacred. That's pretty much it. That's my philosophy. But yeah, do what you want. Don't make me try to be your ally or devote what little political power that I have to your cause, because I have other shit to do and I have other causes to get behind. And frankly, I don't have time for the small stuff. Because it's like, you guys have plenty of support. My people have zero support. You're not going to leverage what little I have. Okay. But, do your own thing. Have fun with that. Let's see. Let's keep reading. Not really political. Man, baby. Ah, man, I wish AA chatted more here. It's just so funny every time I read it. We had a conversation about how few women there were in the community just a couple weeks ago, wasn't it? And someone mentioned them, but had never seen them at that point. But I think that was the first you heard of them. Yeah, they've been around for a while. No actual e-girl would play DBD Mobile anyway, Dead by Daylight Mobile. They would get their sugar daddy to get them the PC version of. Well, I guess Gwen knows more than we do, so I have no idea about any of that. Joake made a face there.
The main game. I've never played the mobile version. I'm sure.
I buy Joake Elden Ring. Am I? Hey Teku, you're doing all the IRL stuff. You tell me, are you a simp? You're doing well for yourself, man. You're all right. Because I want to be here. Don't. You already are what you are. You don't have to say simp. Don't attach simp to it. You're doing fine. You're doing fine, Teku. Stick to the IRL stuff. You're good. Estella says, lol. That's just community service. We should play Elden Ring. Remember Hi-Fi. Who's the Hi-Fi? Teku is making laughing. Obviously, it's an inside joke. I don't know who Hi-Fi or what Hi-Fi is referring to here. But yeah, Teku and Joake look like they're having a good time. Teku, you are uwu heart. Okay. You two are adorable. Love you guys. You can make a good living off OnlyFans, but Fansly is better because they take less. Okay. And then there's ha. Okay, that I would know. Not that I would know or anything. Okay, Gwen. Remember to file your DQT expenses. Itemize all of your DQT expenses.
Basically,
guys.
right. You missed it.
Okay, you're a streamer. You do this for a living, right? Right. Just itemize all your expenses.
Sure. No. So
we'll have Lady
for anybody joining, we had somebody in the community who basically was stealing somebody else's OnlyFans pictures, pretending to be a woman, saying they had cancer, and hitting people up for money. And we finally decided to out them since we had definitive proof. So we made a mockery of him. We ran him out of the community. And the guy on the left had a long, non-sexual relationship with this person for over a year and didn't get the hot dog.
There's a lot of spicy DMs. At least from one side, it felt that way. I'm sure they had themselves a good time.
Texting a man sexually for a year.
For science.
Oh, goodness. I've been in the theater department. I already know what that feels like. Or if you do Uber in SF, you still have a bunch of people. Okay. You have a bunch of drunk girls and you have gay guys hitting on you if you're doing Uber in SF. And the girls are always with their drunk boyfriend, which makes it your fault somehow. It's like, I don't... How is this my fault? And it's like you want to remove these people from your car, but you legally can't, and you'll lose your job. So you have to call the cops and get them to remove them from your car. So don't do Uber in SF. It's a nightmare. Let's see.
Yeah, they were in the Discord.
And this is where I
right?
start doing the concern trolling thing, and then Estella says, that's taking care of your girl, I guess in reference to Teku and Joake. Lady Kage, Joake is my GF, says Teku. Tax days next week. Okay, but what if you want to, Keck, says Jaster. What if you want to what? You're not going after this girl, are you? I sent no money to anyone, LMAO. You've sent money to someone, Jaster. You're subscribed to somebody's OnlyFans somewhere. We know it. All right?
Yeah, you're pretty pathetic enough to do that.
You're the prime target for these scams, man. Come on. We're trying to help you out, but you got to be honest with us. There's no shame in it, you know? Fool me once, shame on me.
The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Yeah, exactly. Just admit you have a problem. It's all right.
It took me 30 minutes to get Jaster to admit that he abandoned his account.
As long as it doesn't happen a second time after being warned, after learning about all this, you're all right in my book. Basically. And then, let's see. Gwen says, Elden Ring, Diamond Ring, blah, blah, blah. Joake, true. Plus, just a hamburger can make me say yes. Apparently, it's not hard to make Joake happy. But yeah. Vorjamin. Mikani Ropeit Skaralia.
Translation, are you being a fag again?
We don't have those, Kage. What's up?
I beg to differ. I know of one in Canada.
Leova, you're acting very sus.
John?
What's the word for sus in Armenian?
Okay.
I have no fucking idea.
It's a sus.
Ik heb. Mikhail European stoer, huh?
It's a sus.
Yeah.
See? Sus.
Yeah, so basically...
Alright, the 9/11 part is over.
I bet, Kage, we're not just off the no-fly list just yet. Calm down, man.
No.
But no, we're a Christian nation, Kage. We're a Christian nation. So no, none of that. None of that. If you want terrorism, just look at our neighbors.
Oh, you mean the Turks?
I think the only one of our neighbors that don't have terrorists are probably the Georgians. So, there you go.
Oh, I'm sure they got some ISIS members in there.
But they're also Christians, so there you go. That's probably why. Christianity is very different in the Caucasus and the Middle East, by the way. It's nothing like Europe or European American Christianity. So it's like you're surrounded by Islam. You're definitely not the perpetrators. They are, because they've been massacring us for like the past millennia. Just don't even start with it. It's like we're the minorities in the area, so it's terrible. But yeah, so apparently it just takes a hamburger to make Joake happy. Hack needs to wear magic to make me confess. Jaster AI OnlyFans is going to be crazy. Yep, Jaster, it definitely would be. I'd stay away from all of that shit. To be honest, after catfishing for this long, they might believe it themselves. If you play a character in real life, sometimes you forget to draw the line. Sometimes you forget.
You're saying this man forgot that he's not a man and thinks he's a woman in Texas? Okay.
I don't know, but sometimes at least the physical part of it sticks with you. So like muscle memory. So I don't walk, my name's Lova, right? I don't walk around saying, so Lova, what do you think? Should I get this? Should I get that? Right? I don't do that. I don't talk to myself very often. But as a streamer, so that way the audience could hear my thoughts, I go, what are you doing, Pac? What are you doing? And here I am in real life. Something happens. And it's like I miss a turn or something, right? And like, what are you doing, packing? Like, what the fuck did I just say?
What? Talk to yourself in the third person.
But only because I started streaming, because that's what you're supposed to do when you stream. It's like I never referred to myself with my real name in the third person, but I would do it as the character that I'm playing online. So it sticks for a while. It takes a minute to work it out of you.
Especially when you're
What's
doing
the reason for how they came up with the idea? We assume maybe it's a stalker on OnlyFans, right? That was Lady Kage's. I think that's brilliant. I think that's probably the spot on, right? Like, it's some dejected guy on OnlyFans. He's probably bi or something. I don't know.
Well, I think someone is pissed that she wasn't giving them the
you could
time
enter
of day.
people's DMs on OnlyFans and ask for more, than what they're just giving. And maybe he got dejected. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah. I like Lady Kage's theory. It fits, because it's like this person studies. Let's be honest, studies still to this day, even after they stop scamming. They're probably still going to be subscribed and stalking this person. Let's be honest.
Well, yeah, they're using everything about her name, her location, her job,
it's a multi-layer motivation. I think it's a multi-layer motivation. Like, even after they stop scamming, one day they'll eventually, when they're 90 years old, they'll stop scamming, but they'll still be subscribed to Lindsay's OnlyFans. A true simp through and through.
Lindsay wouldn't give him the time of day or meet him in person or who knows what, and he decided, I'll get my revenge.
Gwyn says, I like Duke, though. Yeah, okay. We like Duke. We just like there's a lot to make fun of with Duke, and I think if you could make light of some things, it's makes the experience all of it more fun and whatnot. If you ask Dragoncio is the name of your boreal serpent, that's why you use the drawings. Yeah, you do use this as your drawing, your artist username.
I like Pack is like 3 hours behind the chat still.
I know, really.
Arguing with a bot is entirely the fight. With a bot is the entirety of Fight Club and Politics Channel and Kage. It could like, you could literally have a bot do that job, because those people arguing back and forth on there basically are bot characters.
It's easy to make a bot. That's for sure.
Claudia AI was inspired by a true catfish story. I didn't know that. I have 3 years worth of gems to farm. Okay, good job, Jaster. Aces, future pack. Okay, Aces, thank you. Future pack, thank you for reading us the chat we already had.
Yeah, again, that was like 30 minutes ago, but okay.
Well, Aces. Pack tracking is a trademark for a reason. It is. Okay. What am I looking at? Eightfold. That's when Kage was getting that person up to date on what was going on. Yeah.
That's right.
Discord makes the most money. Whatever gets people the most
money. Friend who always says
okay, don't do Uber. Yeah, don't do Uber, guys. Unless if you're doing it in conjunction with Amazon Flex driving, because that pays way better. And do it in between shifts. Or on your shift, because
I drove Uber
if you finish delivering your packages, just make Uber money on the Amazon money.
Listen, the trick to Uber, if you're going to do Uber, is I always got finished by around, I never drove past midnight, because I'll take you to the bar, but I am not driving your ass home from the bar. Like, that was the rule.
You don't want people throwing up in your car.
Fuck
you
no.
Don't. And you don't want belligerents in your car, having to remove those kind of people. It's just, you don't want to do any of that. Yeah, good old Crusades. Yeah, the whole Crusade thing wasn't a thing. Yeah, okay. Listen, Eightfold. Islamic expansion was encroaching on Europe. And I'm sure, I don't condone everything France and the other Catholics did, because I'm not Catholic. But when you're talking about the Armenians living in Anatolia and living in Cilicia, or the other Armenians, the other Christians in the region, did they do anything wrong? No. And when you had Islamic expansions, it creeped through North Africa into Spain, into Europe. It already encroached. So it's like they were conquering. So it's like, if you don't fight, they will. So it's like, no. there was no good people on either side in that kind of situation, but there were a lot of victims, and a lot of the victims were Christian. So don't give me that shit. You guys were taught the whitewashed history or whatever bullshit history that your professors like teaching in your classes in Europe and America to win whatever political points that they want to. They don't know the true history, so don't come at me with that. That's nonsense.
All right, so now that Pac is caught up on the chat, and he's going to probably play DQT again because he misses rambling to strangers on the internet for 2 hours. I think this is a good stopping point. Do you have any closing words to say?
Catch me on stream. I might stream while I'm in Seattle.
Nobody believes that.
I don't know what I would do with Platt, but maybe
I'm
IRL
sure you
stream.
can find
maybe.
plenty of things to do with another man. You guys can go play skee ball together.
Oh, God.
He can show you around the gas station, teach you how to pump some gas. Pump his gas. And on that note, have a good night, guys.